to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again. You can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. Guns rights advocates warn that a new change to the credit card industry to add a firearms and ammunition specific merchant category code or MCC for gun stores wasn't about tracking guns necessarily, but would lead to the denial of lawful firearms purchases by law abiding citizens. In September, Visa, MasterCard, and American Express all stated that they would adopt the MCC code to categorize sales to gun shops. Months later, several social media posts of alleged gun stores and customers claimed that they've experienced card issues. On Twitter, Battlecock Tactical tweeted, "Firearms license, gun shop," in a Facebook group shared this. "Looks like the Doomers accurately called how the new firearms merchant code will go down." Battlecock Tactical's image shows what appears to be a retailer POS system at the FFL that reads $913.70 transaction was declined. The error code on the merchant's computer reads transaction declined. Charge declined, restricted cards, customers bank does not allow this card to be used at this type of merchant. As a former FFL, I would strongly encourage FFL's dealers, retailers, and consumers to start looking into Bitcoin. I'm a big fan after doing a lot of research. Transactions are peer to peer and do not go through a third party, bank, or processor. I think it's the future of payments. Now, this is one of the main things I think I might have mentioned on the very first platform during one of my other videos that might have talked about, firearms purchases or different things of that nature. And I specifically told you guys that whenever they enact a lot of these laws, whenever you guys go to vote and you're like, yeah, this law is going to sit up there and help make it tighter so that the criminals won't be able to get guns. You're not doing it for the criminals, you're doing it for yourself. Whenever they enact or have these different laws up there that stated that, yeah, this is to stop the criminals from getting guns, it's to stop you. It's literally to stop you. Because notice how every single time you guys vote, people been voting for like decades, whatever it is, to basically, try to stop the criminals from getting guns, but yet the criminals still get guns. But what's the main thing that happens? It becomes harder and harder and harder for everyday citizens to legally carry, to conceal carry, and to go out there and use their own money, your own money, to go buy weapons. Now, like I told people before, now just look at it. You got credit card companies and you got also they stated the use of debit cards as well. You have the banks and others telling you how it is that you can spend your money and specifically what you can spend it on. I showed you guys this back during um, the earlier days of cryptocurrency when you had the government trying to scare and you had all of these credit card and all these bank owners. They're trying to tell people, oh no, we're not going to allow you to spend your money on this because we find that it's too risky. How can they tell you as a grown adult how it is that you should be able to spend your money? They'll allow you to sit up there and buy alcohol, and that takes lives every single day. They'll allow you to sit up there and buy cigarettes. That takes lives every single day. They'll allow you to sit up there and even potentially spend your money on other types of narcotics, which are illegal. And that takes lives every single day. But oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. You want to buy cryptocurrency? Oh no, that's way too risky. No, 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 no. We can't do that. Matter of fact, we're not even going to enable you to buy it. We're going to close down both of your cards. And on top of that, we're going to close down your bank account with us. Think about that for a second. They were literally telling you during that time that cryptocurrency was more dangerous than alcohol, smoking, and also potentially you could just put red meat up there, right? They were literally telling you that cryptocurrency is more harmful than GMO foods, than alcohol and smoking. Think about that for a second. To my knowledge, as I can understand, cryptocurrency literally has not taken anybody's life. And I mean, as soon as the cryptocurrency landed in somebody's hands, they were just immediately erased off of this planet. I've never heard that happening. But I've heard of things like that happening with GMO foods. I've heard of things happening like that with carcinogens coming directly from cigarettes. And I've heard that taking place from people who have taken 1 to 2 drinks and decided that, hey, I want to go out here and drive my car. Like I said, I've been trying to warn and tell people for quite some years of the things that the government is up to, the nefarious things, and how it is that they will decide to put this directly in front of your face, letting you know what it is. But yet people are just not paying attention. They're not reading in between the lines. Like I said, too many people out here really think that the government has the best interest for them, and they do not. They never did. The government only has its own self interest to look out for. Anything else other than that is to the wayside. So, like I said, shout out to all of those people out there that still believe that the government has the best interest out there for the people and they're going to make the right decisions and they're going to do the right things. No, they're not. No, they're not. And this is the main thing I keep telling people as well. Notice how it's very difficult for people, for law-abiding citizens, to actually defend themselves within their homes. They have special parameters. It's like, oh, if the person is just entering or trying to enter your house, you can't go, you can't, get them through the door. If the person is just stepping in, you still can't really do anything up until they actually do something. If the person then sees you and then decides to leave, you can't do anything to them because they have now turned their back and they're now leaving and they're no longer a threat. Like I said, it's amazing how everything here is to enable the criminals and is to take the power away from actual quote unquote law abiding citizens. But like I said before, nobody sees what it is. The reason why the government is enabling the criminals is because the government is also a criminal as well. So why would the government do anything to benefit people following the rules? If the government themselves don't follow the rules, don't follow the regulations, don't follow any of the things that they set forth and also vote on. Like I said, who watches the Watchmen?